So we're playing up against Stefan Skorchev, one of the founders of Into Bridge. I like how the entire profile is just like, here are links to the apps. So let's go. Play daily using 2/1. Partner opens a heart. We pick up an 8 count here. Singleton king. So we got to decide if our hand is worth a limit raise. I don't think it is, not with the stiff king of clubs. I mean, if that king of clubs was the king of hearts or spades or diamonds even, the hand's probably pretty close to a 3-card limit raise with the 5-4-3-1 shape. Maybe still not good enough, but here it feels like we just raised to 2 hearts. Pretty simple. If partner is interested in looking for game, I guess we'll find out what sort of game tries they play. Double on our left. Right hand opponent bids 2 spades. I'm going to pass this around to partner. I suspect them to be short in spades. I think there's some chance that our best result is 2 spades doubled, but it's kind of hard to get there. I mean, double by us would be penalty. I don't love it with only queen 10 empty fourth in the spade suit, and especially without any other prospects for defensive tricks. Like, again, if the king of clubs was a useful card on defense, then I might be more attracted to it. Or if we had an ace somewhere, I might be more attracted to going after a penalty. I do think they've probably stolen from us. We were very likely making 2 hearts with our hand, having some decent shape and extra high cards for the 2-heart bid. But I'm not confident enough that the opponents are going down. I mean, West could have a pretty good hand here, so we'll pass. Partner always has the opportunity to balance with spade shortness. Looks like they don't, and probably we just lead our singleton. It's always tricky with 4 trumps because, I mean, a number of things could be right with 4-card trump holdings. I mean, like, ignore that we have queen 10 fourth for a moment. It could be right to lead trumps because sometimes the opponents are in a 4-4 fit or even a 4-3 fit, and the best thing we can do for our side is pull trumps and deny them the ability to cross-ruff. It could be right to go after ruffs, lead our singleton club. It could be right to try and force the opponents so that we gain trump control, in which case we would probably lead hearts. Hey, Babs. Thanks for the warm affiliate anniversary welcome. I do believe it is 3 years or thereabouts on Twitch doing the streaming thing. I'm tempted by the king of clubs lead. Well, I was tempted by it because I think the ace of clubs is more likely to be on our left or in partner's hand than on our right. But it's not a guarantee, and also the stiff king does have some value against some club holdings. Like if East has queen jack of clubs, they might lead the queen, and then we can cover an honor with an honor per force. Whereas if we just lead the king, then they won't have to take the finesse. They'll just drop our stiff king. The thing I kind of like about the king of clubs is that we might just win trick 1, and then we're going to have a better idea about dummy's shape. Hopefully partner can give us a signal. I mean, not this partner, but partner in general. And it could be right to switch to hearts or diamonds, or it could even be right to switch to trumps. I mean, if dummy hits with like ace king third of spades and a stiff heart, then a trump switch is probably going to be pretty effective. I mean, yes, declare could run it around to their jack if they're brave enough, which I don't think most declares would be. But even if they do, if they rough a hardened dummy, we get our queen of spades trick back anyway. Well, the 10 of spades trick back. So I'm very tempted by the stiff club lead for all those reasons. I guess let's just do it. Oh, man, I keep second guessing this because A danger I see is that clubs is the opponent's source of tricks. Like dummy might hit with a 5-card club suit. Leading the stiff king of clubs would give away our spade holding a little bit. I mean, if declare happens to hold both the ace and queen of clubs between their hand and dummy, they'll know we're leading from shortness, and then they'll know to play us for long trumps. Maybe it's best to just lead the jack of hearts. Let the opponents figure out what to do. Okay, I've come around to it. Jack of hearts. Let's do it. So declare wins the king and then plays a heart up. Queen of diamonds, Babs says, trying to make sure that all suits are thought about. Yes, queen of diamonds could be the lead. I thought briefly about maybe unblocking the 10 of hearts there. Spade to the king holds. Is very interesting. Oh, I needed to unblock this 10 of hearts, didn't I? Really needed to unblock this 10 of hearts. Oh, no. Well, I mean, maybe it doesn't matter if I've unblocked the 10 of hearts. Because, like, even if I played the queen of spades and led the 10 of hearts to partner's hand, partner doesn't have an entry because I don't have another club. I mean, do we even know if partner has the ace of clubs? I guess they do, right? They have to have the club ace. Oh, that makes the opening king of clubs lead so much better, too, because then partner would be able to cash it. So, man, it's so weird. Why did declare not rough a hardened dummy? I mean, something about this entire hand just isn't adding up to me. Partner started with, I guess partner started with queen 6th of hearts, right? They must have. Otherwise, declare would have roughed a hardened dummy. So if I lead go queen of spades heart, I mean, for one thing, declare might let me hold the trick. But even if they rough, they could still take a diamond hook, gets them up to 6 tricks. It feels like down 2 is pretty likely from here. Sad I didn't double anymore. If I lead back a diamond, what happens? If they go like jack of diamonds, ace king of diamonds, diamond rough, and then they lead a club, I can just rough in and pull all the trumps. I mean, once again, down 2. I guess it makes some sense for me to therefore play on diamonds. Well, if I lead a diamond and they win the jack, cash diamonds and lead a club. Partner wins the ace as I pitch a diamond, but then partner has to lead a club. And declare might score a long club trick. I mean, I could also lead the queen of spades, try and play the 10 of hearts, and declare lets me hold the trick. I guess that's possible. I don't know why my partner didn't bounce with 3 hearts with 6 of them. I know their hearts are pretty bad, but we do have a 9-card heart fit. I mean, it looks like everything's just down 2. I'm trying to understand like what my different choices are. I mean, if I lead a diamond, declare might decline the diamond finesse, I guess, is one thing that could happen, which would be beneficial to us, I suppose. I guess that might happen if I go queen of spades heart as well. They might decline the diamond finesse. Let's just lead a diamond. Okay, they don't take the hook. They pitch a heart. What is going on? Why didn't declare just rough their heart loser? What was that? Oh no. I mean, I guess it looks like not unblocking the heart was a huge problem then. Anyway, I mean, I guess we'll beat it 1 from here. So what happens? Partner wins the ace of clubs and then returns a club. I get to ruff and pull a trump, and then that's it. Declare has the rest. Nothing else I can do from here. If I had cashed the queen of spades and gone 10 of hearts. Anyway, whatever. Let's just click cards. I don't think it matters what I do. Oh. What? We won. 2 spades doubled down 1 at the other table. Leo would have bid differently. Really? Well, that's surprising. I don't know why Leo would have bid differently. I can't believe that after 2 spades got doubled, East didn't run to 3 clubs in the other room. All right, well, we'll take a look at the hand at the end, how it went in the other room. Declare decided to get greedy and play for spades to split on our auction, and we were just able to pull trumps. Pass on our right. Whew, we have a nice hand. I guess we'll start with a heart. Yeah, a heart of spade. Ooh, okay. Well, this is actually quite nice. Do we want to make a support double? We might want to protect partner's club holding from the opening lead. I mean, I know that they've bid diamonds at this point, but it's still possible that West finds a club lead from like Queen Jack 9 5th or something. I mean, 4 hearts is a pretty reasonable bid. That was probably going to be my plan on value if East didn't come in. I guess it's a bit unlikely that East has a hand worth overcalling 2 diamonds and a club card, like the ace or king of clubs. I mean, what did they pass with? Ace, king of diamonds, ace of clubs, pretty unlikely. Ace, king of diamonds, king of clubs. I mean, possible, but also somewhat unlikely. Like ace, queen of diamonds, king of clubs, but how will West know to lead a club instead of a diamond? I guess I am just going to bid 4 hearts. Sure. Ace of diamonds lead on our left. Okay. Well, East doesn't have much. And we have 8 hearts between us. It doesn't look like we have any danger here. King of clubs. Overtaking with the ace. King of diamonds. I mean, there's no way East didn't preempt a 8-card suit, right? There's no chance I can just get away with roughing low here. I mean, this is basically the last problem on the deal. If I can ruff low, I can just claim the rest. If I ruff high, I mean, we have a little bit of worry about 5-0 hearts. Then I play a heart to the 9, and then I have to cross to the ace of spades, and spades could be 6-0. I mean, I think both of those are pretty unlikely. So, I don't think East has 8 diamonds, but I also can't imagine spades being 6-0. Like, East can't have 6 spades and have overcalled 2 diamonds. Well, I mean, I guess they could. Like, Jack 10-6, then they just didn't feel like preempting because they were 6-5, and now when a spade gets bid on their right, they felt like they had to do something. I don't know. That seems dumb. Let's just ruff low. There's no way West over ruffs. Okay. I don't think I can claim mid-trick. Oh, they will let me. King of clubs overtaking with the ace and then doesn't play a club back. That's one way to do it. All right, on to the next. We have 16, it looks like. 6-card diamond suit. So if we open a diamond and partner bids a no trump, what do we want to do? I mean, I think I'm just gonna open this one no, but this is a little bit borderline for me. Like, opening a no trump works out much better if partner transfers to a major. It sometimes works out better if it just goes 1 no, 3 no, because the opponents won't know about our 6-card suit. And they might make a passive lead in a major suit, which would be good for us. Sometimes we want to right side the no trump, but I think that could go either way. A heart lead through our ace queen or a spade through our king queen could be bad. I'm just going to open a no trump. Borderline hands, favorable vulnerability. Let's just open a no. 2 diamonds, transferred hearts, we accept. I hope partner bids again. I mean, we have quite a strong hand. Partner bids 4 hearts. We could miss a slam. We don't need much, but we're not captain once we've opened a no trump. Okay. Diamond opening lead. The 2 of diamonds, in fact. Looks like a singleton, but it might not be. If it's a singleton diamond, there's a danger in taking the heart finesse. But at match points, I don't think we can avoid doing so. Like, if we take a heart finesse and it loses to king doubleton, it goes spade over diamond ruff, which could be avoidable. But I don't think I'm going to, like, play a heart to the ace and then start playing on diamonds. So let's just win the ace. And let's lead a heart to the queen. Okay. I mean, I think we just pull another trump for sure. But if diamonds split badly, is there a problem after we pull another trump? Like, maybe West actually was leading from Jack 10 fourth? That doesn't seem possible. Let's just pull another trump. So now I expect diamonds to split. And they do. And so we can pitch a spade, rough a club back, and doesn't look like we get a beer, but at least we'll be able to score up 12 tricks. Feels pretty good. Push board. Kind of difficult to pick off the trump suit. Board 4. Pass, pass, pass. We have a nice hand, 18 count, fourth seat, 5-5 in the majors. We'll open a spade. Two clubs, Drury. Okay, what do we need for a slam? Hey, Koopa. Good evening. So could this be 4-card Drury? Good question. 3 or more. Hopefully it's not 5-card Drury, because then like King 5th of spades and the ace of clubs would be enough for a slam. So maybe like King Queen of spades, ace of clubs is 9. We still need help in the heart suit. Is it more likely that we could make a heart slam? Probably not. I think partner would need the heart queen. So maybe if partner has like King Queen 4th of spades and the ace of clubs, then we're in pretty good shape. That's asking for a lot. Let's just bid the game. Don't tell them what to lead. Queen of clubs lead. Oh, great. So partner does have the perfect hand, including the heart queen. I mean, we have to pick off the queen of trumps, but maybe we'll be successful in doing that. Queen leads, often from length. So if I had to guess, east is more likely to be long in spades than west, just based on this. Also, the fact that West didn't lead a heart on this auction. I mean, West doesn't have a singleton heart. They could have a doubleton, but a lot of the computer opponents like leading doubletons. So I think it's more likely that West is long in clubs and long in hearts. Meaning, yeah, let's go King of spades, 10 of spades, right? Sounds good to me. It's also a percentage to play spades that way. Ooh, okay. Well, we have to duck this trick. A little bit unusual there. But, I mean, maybe the reason that they didn't lead a heart is because they had a natural trump trick. I mean, it's still a little bit strange because with Queen 4th of spades, you would want to get a heart ruff, I assume. Okay, let's win the Jack and run all of our major suit winners. Pretty unlikely that there's a squeeze. I mean, there really can't be a squeeze. I guess East could have long clubs and the ace king of diamonds, but that seems almost impossible. But the squeeze happens automatically. We just need to watch for the ace king of diamonds, and if not, we get to play a club to the ace at the end of the hand. Long tank from West. King of diamonds, no ace. So lead a club up. Doesn't look like anything productive happened for us. 4 spades making 5. Feels like a push. Okay. I do like the Queen of Clubs lead from West, even though there was no double of Drury from East. Last board, board 5, pass. We have 22. So it looks like Flannery to me. We open a heart and bid 2 spades. Sounds right. We could open 2 clubs and rebid 2 no. I don't like that very much. It's an okay description of the hand, but I think if we open a heart and bid 2 spades and then bid 3 no, we've kind of showed what we have. Let's do that. Yeah, and see here, partner gets to bid a spade. So we find our fit. What do we need for a slam? I mean, like ace and the queen of trumps would be probably enough for 13 tricks. which if we just bid 4 spades, certainly partner will act with that. But if partner's missing one of the minor suit aces, aren't we in pretty bad shape for a slam? Even if they have the spade queen? I mean, they could have ace of diamonds, king of clubs, queen of spades. That would be pretty good. But we could be off to cash and clubs. And if we don't tell them to lead a club, they might just make a passive trump lead, and then we pitch all of partner's clubs away on hearts. It's possible. I don't know what the alternative is to bidding 4 spades. I haven't come up with that idea. But I guess let's just do it. Okay, 4 spades all pass. Diamond lead. Oh, yeah. we really don't have much over here, do we? Nice bid, partner. Thank you. 10 of diamonds lead. I mean, obviously, if I can get them not to switch to clubs, I would be thrilled. So, like, I could go up with the Diamond King. I think it's pretty unlikely to fool computer opponents. But it might have an effect on human opponents. But if I just play low, West always wins the... I think West always wins the ace and switches to clubs. I guess it's not so clear that West will always take the ace here, but I think they probably should, looking at the good heart suit, especially since West is not looking at the spade queen. They think that either way, we would just win, take the trump finesse if necessary, pull trumps and run the hearts. So I think let's go up with the Diamond King. I don't really expect this to work, but there's at least some chance. Yep, there's the club switch, club to the ace. So are we going down? Is there going to be a diamond ruff? Don't do it. Okay. Trump's 5-0. What do I want to do against a potential 5-0 trump split? I don't think I have a play to make, do I? So let's say West has 10-9-8 fifth of trumps. Can't do anything about that if East has 10-9-8 fifth. Yeah, I can't make it if trumps are 5-0. Just pull one round. They split. We can claim. 10-9 third of diamonds, huh? We lost! Rude. Wow. Despite losing the last board, we still did pretty well. We're 9th out of 1,000 players.
So, but generally, when you play 2/1 based system, most people who don't play a forcing one no trump support partner in a constructive way. So 2 hearts is either 8-10 balanced, or if your points it has a shortness. With 5
do
to
a barrel
7
roll.
balanced with fit, the normal approach is to
I loved
beat
that
one
game
no
when I
trump.
was a
Although
kid.
It's non-forcing, it's not the end of the world if you end up in 1 no. But your partner gets less excited when you beat 2 hearts. So if you want to improve your game, that's one approach you can have a look at. Now I have 8 points, a singleton. Yes, a singleton and king singleton, not great, but still this is... Whenever you have shortness, you always support your partner, even with 5-7 points. Okay, double, pass 2 spades. It's very interesting because I have a few options. I can double, which would be penalties. I can beat 3 hearts, or I can pass. I think playing match points, I don't care really. I'm doubling for penalties. Partner may stay or not. The way I learned this game, I played with a guy who was saying if we play a pairs game and over a whole session of 26 boards, they haven't made at least 2 doubled par scores, it means we haven't doubled enough. So I'm following this strategy, I'm doubling, and I'll lead a spade, despite the fact that I may give a trick away. I'm taking 2 of their...
I don't know how he says that with a straight face. Like, I think he was like telling this joke that someone had relayed to him, but he's like, he's doing it in monotone voice. You know, like if, and he gets to the punchline, like if you haven't doubled and they've made two doubled part scores, then you haven't doubled enough. Get it? Get it? I get it. I mean, you definitely want to double at match points a bunch.
Trumps for one of mine. Generally, leading a trump is a good strategy. Here, it's just a killer because see what happens. We are demolishing them.
What just?
So it's not
Wait! Hold on! Like 15 crazy things just happened all at once.
They haven't made at least 2 doubled par scores. It means we haven't doubled enough. So I'm following this strategy. I'm doubling, and I'll lead a spade despite.
I saw the video cut. So he definitely like droned on for a little while afterwards and edited the. I don't know if anyone else caught that, but there was a little jump in his video. So I was just like, man, he insta let a trump here. That's crazy. But yeah, I really don't like the trump lead. I mean, I understand it. And it works out great here. But watch what East does on the first 2 spade tricks. This blows my mind. Watch what East plays on this first 2 spade tricks. This is insane.
Generally, leading a trump is a good strategy. Here, it's just a
East dumps the jack of spades from jack fourth. Why?
So, it's not that we've beaten it yet, but it's quite promising so far. Unfortunately, they'll
King of Hearts, a heart ruff, and then Ace King of Diamonds and a diamond ruff, huh? And they concede the rest.
Blocked in the trump suit.
And so Declare escapes for down 1.
Beat it, although it started very well. They have a lot of side tricks, and they continue to have them, so it will come down to who's got the ace of clubs. I think
so if North had underled the ace of clubs to the stiff king, and then he had pulled the rest of the trumps and exited a heart,
it's much better than 50 points. But
I guess then Declare sets up clubs.
To find out. The question is, how do we do? In 3 hearts, we lose 2 hearts. And
what was the jack of spades, though? That blows my mind.
Possible here. Yes, the minimax says that I've got the best score possible. If you beat me, let me know how. But if you don't, that's how you win in match points. And you know what? If
Should I let him know how we beat him?
I just know this is
do
how
we drop a comment on the video?
If they make it, happy days for them. Next hand,
did you get Leah drunk before you played today?
I mean, you don't double every hand, but every hand that remotely looks like doubling them.
I mean, you could only ask that to the developer. I don't know if Stefan develops Leah.
Opening.
I think he probably does more user interface.
Players may think that's the hand to open 4 hearts, but not at all. 4 hearts is unbalanced hand, long hearts, but a lot more losers and a weaker suit than that. Opening a heart, partner is not a pass hand, we may even reach a slam. I'm quite tempted now to I don't know, I'm tempted that I want to explore slam, but I don't know how. 4 diamonds will be a splinter, agreeing spades, and I don't have that.
If you want to explore slam here, 3 diamonds. Like, just always think about cubiting the opponent's suit. All it is it's artificial game forcing. It's nothing special, right? 3 diamonds isn't a cubit in support of spades. 3 spades and 4 spades show spades, right? 2 spades, 3 spades, 4 spades support double. These bids all show spades. Bids that aren't these do not show spades. You can't have a hand that's interested in slam opposite a 1-level opener that just wasn't able to open 2 clubs. For the most part, in these situations. Like, I mean, you can splinter, right? Like, there are ways to get more information in a lot of auctions, or suggest that you're interested in slam. But I mean, like, 4 spades shows a really good hand. It's like the complete maximum. We had that come up later in the session as well. So 3 diamonds is just, I don't have a spade fit. I have 2 or fewer spades, and I'm interested in slam. Now, I mean, we could start with a support double here. I think I talked about that. But if you're interested in just like setting hearts as trump, bid 3 diamonds, and then whatever partner does next, then you bid 4 hearts. I imagine. I mean, maybe three diamonds is always single suited hearts. I'm not sure. I would need to think about it a bit more. But that would be how you'd explore slam and hearts if you wanted to.
Need to have 4 spades. I want to end up in 4 hearts. I'll bid 4 hearts now, and it shows a great hand, but we may not find a slam that we make. Oh, okay, we don't make a slam anyway. We have 3 top losers and we have 10 top tricks. Happy days. So that might
just plays
be
the
a
4 of
boring
clubs like a
hand.
champ, and it didn't matter.
Oh, they missed here. Are they trying to promote something? So I had 7, can trumps be 5 new, very hard. Can they rough a spade more easily, but I'm going for this, and I'm claiming because I draw the trumps, I discard the club. They misdefended, obviously. I don't know why they did that, but I'm just
well, it's because they're
happy to
robots.
collect.
That's why they
misplay
misdefended.
against you, and if you're about
I mean, to be
file
fair,
on
East has a
Porto,
difficult problem when I love the frame that I bought. Look, can we just clip this? But East doesn't know that their partner has a diamond fed. I mean, that opening ace of diamonds lead could be a singleton. And so Declara could have started with 3 diamonds and, I guess, 2 spades and a singleton club and 7 hearts. And therefore, East needs to overtake the king of clubs with the ace and go king of diamonds, diamond rough to beat the contract immediately. So it's not like East had a clear play on defense, but with human opposition, you might expect that if West really did lead a singleton diamond, East would be giving suit preference at trick 1, and then West would underlead. Yeah, so what Will makes a more relevant point, but what I was going to say is West might even just lead a small club instead of the king or queen to partner's ace, especially if East is giving suit preference at trick 1 and then signaling please lead a club. West can safely underlead the king queen there and try and get a rough. But I mean, like the queen of clubs also, like same idea. Queen of clubs would get the job done and not be a scare card if East happened to be signaling with a singleton club or something like that. That's probably a better point. But
Leah didn't play like that against the celebrity of the day. If you play a different system, sometimes Leah play differently. We've said that hundreds of times, although you keep reporting it. And it's not ideal, but that's also what happens in life. People don't do the same thing, and if you lose this time, next time you win. But I know that you report only when you lose.
What's the phrase?
So
even kiltered.
I'm sorry for you.
Like
Okay,
he didn't seem all that upset. He sounded upset when he said people keep reporting it, but he didn't express it very much.
I don't have a more sophisticated bid showing 15 to 17. 3 hearts is forcing, and it really pumps me up. I want to even show.
I would say I think that it's actually kind of useful if you play a diamond to heart 2 no trump here. If you're playing like the Gazilli structure, then 2 no trump could show 6 diamonds with 3 card heart support, which would be very effective on hands like this. And then you obviously don't want to be opening this hand of no trump if you have that sort of gadget, because then over one of either major you get to show your hand.
Control. This is just a stopper. That's normal. So when you haven't discovered, these are classical laws, not laws, but the way it is, you haven't discovered yet fit in the majors, so you're showing stoppers, and Q bidding starts from the 4th level. If you show fit in a major, normally 3 no trump is ruled out, so 3 spades would be a control in spades over hearts. But now I haven't directly supported hearts, so I'll have to bid 4 clubs, which hopefully, yes, fit in hearts, slam try, control, wonderful. I have a wonderful hand.
Interesting.
Partner is not excited. They were just game 4s, so we end up in 4 hearts. Okay, I'm not sure partner did the right thing. There are many situations where slam will be wonderful here. If I had just the ace of spades instead of king queen, we must totally be in slam. Partner didn't think so. I don't know why, but if you want to report partner being unambitious, you're welcome to. If partner was more ambitious, we would probably end up in 5 hearts due to the lack of 2 key cards, ace of spades, king of hearts.
Just the
But
cadence
anyway,
of his
let's see what we
speech
do here. We're
really
in
gets
four
me.
hearts and we play pairs. The best chance here, if you study suit combinations, is to play low to the queen, because that wins if hearts are 2-2 or there is singleton jack in Leah West. It will drop under the queen and then we can finesse again. I have some club losers, but I can throw one of them on diamonds and one of them on spades later on when I set them up. And as we're going to play hard to the queen, we would normally play low, but as Zia says, sometimes people are a bit rusty, a bit shaky, play your 10 if it doesn't matter, and
Aha!
sometimes they
Ooh!
cover. And they help you, okay? They just did that.
Ooh! How did he not make the rest of the tricks from here? He's just cold for all of the tricks. You just cross to the diamond ace and take the heart finesse again. Do you need to be a little careful? I mean, if diamonds are 4-1, I guess you're in trouble then. Anyway, they covered. It is a really good point. I'll get to your question in a second, George Brad, about suit combinations. But yeah, this is what we did as well. We led the 10 of hearts from dummy because sometimes the opponents get scared and they do just like randomly play an honor for whatever reason. I mean, I think if East is planning to cover the 10 of hearts, they should definitely play king from king jack third. Now, I don't see any reason for them to cover the 10 of hearts. Oh, you know what's going on? North is declaring at their table. North is declaring at his table. So East was just like, well, I can't afford to let the 10 of hearts win. Whereas at my table, their partner could have had singleton queen. But I think either way, if you plan on covering the 10 of hearts from East's hand, you should cover with the king, generally. Because if you play the jack, Declare always plays the queen, and now they know you have the king. If you play the king, it could be stiff king, it could be king jack doubleton, it could be king doubleton. The Declare still has to guess what to do on the next round of the suit. So it gives a lot less away. So how did he only make 12 tricks from here? I think we tied this board. Oh, I'm sorry. You asked about suit combinations. What's the best way to learn suit combinations? Oh, it's been so long since I studied suit combinations. I think I might have had a book on like declare play suit combinations. I do recall that there was like the learn to play bridge thing that Gittleman built, which was pretty helpful. I mean, those go over a lot of the basic ones, like king 10-8 opposite 3 small, which I guess like it's still unclear what the right way to play that suit combination is. But more simple ones like ace jack 9 opposite 3 small, those sorts of things. So it went over that sort of stuff. And of course, some of the more obscure ones that Bridgemaster has, like king queen 9 fourth opposite ace 8 fifth. You should cash the ace first, but if you had king queen 10-9 opposite ace fifth, then you should cash the king first. Those sorts of things. I think that I think an effective way might be to try and find suit combinations that interest you, and then try and work them out yourself, and then use one of like the online solvers. I know that like I've cautioned against using these online suit combination solvers, but for the most part, they're pretty good about telling you, what the percentage action is or percentage plan is in things. But I think I found in the past that I would, like if there was some new suit combination or some suit combination I wasn't sure about, I would spend some time after the round and try and work out the solution myself. Like jack 9 third opposite queen 4th, let's say. Or maybe jack 9 third opposite queen 5th or something like that. Something that it's not obvious what the right plan is. Then you kind of work out all the possibilities, what happens if it's 3-3, what happens if the honors are here or here, sort of thing. And then you can, if you need to, look up the percentages for 3-3 splits. If you're familiar with combinatorics and probability calculations, then that would be useful because, like if there are 6 missing cards and 2 of them are honors, what are the odds that your left-hand opponent has honor doubleton, right? Well, there are I guess depending on how you want to go about it, there's 6 cards, you choose 2 of them. So that's 6 times 5 divided by 2 is 15 possibilities for those 2 cards. And then there's 1 of 2 honors that you can pick, so 2. And then there's 4 smaller cards, so 2 times 4 is 8. So it would be 8 out of 15 is the number of ways that someone could have honor doubleton. If there's 2 honors, the suit is known to split 4-2, and you're missing... right, it's known to split 4-2 in that direction. So I don't know if any of that's helpful. I think like a lot of it might be self-teaching, but I think there are ways that you can like look at combinations that are appealing to you, and then you'll be more motivated to try and find the answer.
Here, so I won't rush with the diamond and the hard finesse. We said we can use the diamond to draw a club later. I'll just set up my...
No! No! No!
Oh, actually,
No!
because if the diamonds were cards, I can get rid
Okay,
of
instantly
everything,
gives up
but
the
if they
spade
were
trick.
not, I couldn't get
Alright,
rid
fair
of
enough.
the club. Anyway, maybe you get a trick here. I should have spent a little bit more time, but anyway, well, we'll see what happens. I'm claiming now, but if diamonds are 3-2, I could have made 13 tricks, 6 hearts, 6 diamonds, and 2 clubs. Yeah, so that's my mistake. But if diamonds were 4-1, I would score more. Anyway, if you beat me, well done, you were good. But you see that Zia play actually helped amazingly, the 10. Maybe you played low and Leah played 4, and you played because you studied suit combinations, the queen, and you lost a hard trick. And then the spade, so maybe I beat those of you who did that. Suit combinations, there is a lot of interesting stuff online.
Well, he would never
It
beat anyone who
covers
did
how
that
do you
because
play a
once again,
single
you could
suit
just pull
with
2
the
rounds of
best
trumps like
chances
we
to
did
make
and
the
try and
amount
run the
of
diamond
tricks you
suit.
want to make. Sometimes there is a different play to make 4 tricks or to make 5 tricks. It really depends. But if you want to get anywhere near winning a meaningful tournament, you should know suit combinations because they're really important. I personally studied them when I was a teenager, and since then I just know how to play most of them, but I haven't had any refreshers, so sometimes I need to work it out at the table. Okay, board 4.
Yeah, I think that's another important thing. I was hoping he might elaborate a little bit more. That if you start studying suit combinations, then a lot of them you don't need to memorize because you'll learn the process, and then I mean a lot of the mathematics is just duplicated, right? Like this whole idea of 4-2 splits. I mean, if you look it up, 48% of the time a suit's going to split 4-2, so you can use that information to, I mean, it's basically 50-50 if a suit splits 4-2 or if it splits not 4-2. Any specific 4-2 split would be half of that, 24%, because it could be 4-2 one way or it could be 2-4 the other way. But you'll become familiar with some of these things, and then you can just apply that when you're at the table. And once you've learned the process, you can, solve suit combinations while you're playing in the middle of play. It does take some time for some more complicated ones, but I think a lot of the time you'll just you'll have one idea and be like, I'm pretty sure this is best. And then you'll do a couple of calculations and be like, oh yeah, there's no way that something else is better than 85%, right? 85% has to be as good as I can possibly get. So I'm just going to go with my first instinct sort of thing. I did have a question though, because he has been yapping nonstop. Just there's a constant flow of him saying stuff. And I do think it's a little bit different if you're a bit more emotive or put some emphasis on certain phrases as opposed to others. But I find this a little bit difficult to listen to without any pauses for what's the word I'm looking for? Any pauses for to absorb, I guess, right? I don't know if other people feel that way, but that's kind of that's what I've been noticing, that I'm just kind of like, dude, please stop. I need you to take a breath right now, is how I'm feeling a lot.
I have 5-5, good hand, partner.
I don't know if this is how he always like interacts in life. Hand. If he's just like constant spew of information. I do like him a little bit more than some of the other celebrities. I like that he's actually trying to describe his thought process. Sorry, I'll stop talking over him.
3-card support, which means I'll need hard finesse or a finger hard. And as Bob Hammond says, if you need a perfect card to make a slam, don't go for it, because partner will get excited on lesser hands. So yes, slam might be there, but I need a perfect hand, and I'm not going for that. So let's see what happens now. So you see I lose the diamond and I'm missing the queen of spades. So even if after exploring via key card, I would still need to finesse spade, or not beat slam, because I miss a key card and a queen. Now what do we do? Not much. The plan is to take spade finesse one way or the other. I don't have any particular inclinations how, so I'll just play the normal way. I will finesse towards my longer holding, that way I can capture queen 9-4 in Lear East, but it's queen 9-4 in Lear West, which I couldn't capture anyway unless it was open cards. So I'll just concede the queen of spades and a diamond, and I make 11 tricks.
I'm trying to like wait for him to finish so I can jump in.
It's not about the odds, it's not about how you feel, who's got the queen. If I have played the other way around, my chances to capture queen 4 were none, unless I play on open cards, but in Lear East I could capture it, so odds are saying that's the way I should play. I'm claiming now, losing 1 diamond, so 11 tricks. I guess even if you finesse the spade the other way around, you're still losing a spade, which proves my point that finessing towards East is giving you extra chances when spades are
He studied his suit combinations.
Okay, I'm getting another good hand here, 22 high card points. You wonder what to open, I'm sure you've wondered, and there is no recipe what to open.
You can run the jack of spades. I mean, if there was some reason to believe that East was short in spades, then you would probably do that, but I mean, I think what he was talking about is you cash the ace first and then play low to the 10, and of course, because West has 4 of them, you can't finesse a second time. But yeah, you could run the jack of spades, have it get covered, win the king, cross back to hand, and then run the 8 of spades for a finesse. Yeah, it's not technically accurate, but unless you're playing double dummy, it is not practical. I mean, I've definitely made that sort of play if East, for example, had made a takeout double at some point in the auction. Then it would be pretty attractive to run the jack of spades on the first round of the suit. You might not pick up queen 9-4. Like, you might go jack of spades, queen king, and then just cash the 10. I mean, you would have a guess at that point, even after the takeout double. But at least you would pick up the spades the correct way.
Open, because you cannot show your hand one way or another, you struggle, so I'll show the point count more accurately with opening to no trump. The value of the hand is great due to the major holdings, but the minor holdings, especially in clubs, so upgrading to 2 clubs opener, I think it's a long shot. If you did that, I think it's a bit too much, but yeah. Now partner beats a
so he made 6 on this board.
Stamen is good because now we know we have a 4-card fit in the majors. And we end up in 4 spades, so we are not that worried about the weakness in the minors. You see, they would cash 5 clubs at least and the ace of diamonds. And here we have 10 top tricks. So let's see if spades are 3-2.
Okay. Well, I didn't think the 2 opener was the way to lose the board.
And
I mean, certainly you can open 2 clubs and rebid 2 now. I think that's the alternative to what I did.
Spend more time thinking and explaining, but they are not. So it's a simple hand. withdraw the club, set up the diamonds, and end up with
Maybe it's better
a lot of tricks.
to open 2 clubs and rebid 2 now.
So we'll make 12 tricks now. Happy days. I'm glad I didn't end up in 3-0. I can claim here 4 out of the remaining 5. 12 tricks, and that's it. Let's have a quick look. Wow, I have 5+ scores. As one Bulgarian guy says,
pretty good.
if you have
5+
more plus
scores.
scores than minus